Alright, what's up, y'all? Let's get this party started. So, where we left off is my next Kerbin World First Record Keeping Society mission is to orbit Kerbin and transfer crew between vessels. Now, I was thinking this is going to be somewhat difficult because I cannot afford to get patched connects and maneuver nodes and whatnot. So I think I'm actually just going to skip this one. And to do that, you fast forward time a few days. And there we are. And it should be a new mission. So on this one, it's just orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. And I was thinking, science data. I'm thinking we'll do another moon mission. Get science data from space around the moon. Do the spacewalk near Kerbin. That's easy. And then what this will allow us to do is maybe go to the moon, get into a polar orbit. It's always good to get the quest before you do something you haven't done before. I've never orbited the moon in this playthrough. I've only done a flyby. So what I'm hoping is once I do the orbital spacewalk, it will allow me to get the orbit the moon mission. If that's not the case, we'll just have to just see what happens. But anyway, here we go. Now I'm going to use my same... was this the one? Load. Yes, this is my moon flyby machine. However, yeah, we can't afford any new parts. But if we take a bunch of these science instruments off, we can. So that gives us 2 more, which is perfect, because what I'm thinking is we'll actually add a Science Junior here. We'll move this parachute up, and now that we have the Octo, we'll put this here. And I think this allows... man, I could be wrong, but I think it allows... What am I trying to say? I think it allows SAS. Yeah, it also provides an automatic stabilization assistance, just as a live pilot would. Okay, perfect. So what that means is that I can get rid of... Not get rid of, but let him have a little break. We'll put Bob in here. Get rid of... We'll give Jebediah a vacation, put Bob in, since he's a scientist, and the idea is he can go outside and get the science out of the Science Junior and rack up a ton of science for this mission. So, we're going to give this a... this is going to be the S3 Rocket B. B stands for Bob, obviously. So we'll save. And so last time, I had trouble falling back into the atmosphere as I was trying to circularize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a 100,000 apoapsis. And hopefully that'll give me more time to circularize before I start falling back down. This thing has plenty of fuel to get to the moon. Alright, yeah, we have SAS. Perfect. And away we go. Not even gravity turning. Just trying to get up. throttling back the liquid fuel right now. So what we'll do is once I jettison the solid rocket boosters, I'm going to go ahead and make the gravity turn. Doing kind of a stronger turn. Because, I mean, we're already space-bound, essentially. Like I say, I'm going to go for 100K. Once I get to, like, 45, I'm just going to turn east. That's good. 38, whatever. I'm perfectly happy with 100K apoapsis, even though it's slightly less efficient. Yeah, so now I have an entire minute and 20 seconds before I even get to apoapsis. It's a much smoother launch than last time, even though, like I say, just going straight up and then sideways is not really the way to do it. But we got a lot of margin for error with this, the amount of fuel on this ship. And we're about to start falling down in 10 seconds, but I think we should be having enough time to get into orbit by then, I'm hoping. Now falling. Hopefully we fall towards Kerbin and miss, right? It is. Okay, we're in orbit. Perfect. Now we just gotta do a spacewalk to complete a little questy poo. Science. Easy peasy. Let's clear these out. Boom, boom, boom. Then what we do is go back to the Space Center, see if we can get another mission that would be applicable to what we got going on. Oh, there we go. Explore the moon. Orbit the moon, return to... Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I can go do a polar orbit, collect a ton of science, come back to Kerbin, get a bunch of money, and then hopefully I am going to need maneuver nodes and patch conics, and I need to... man, 450,000. Basically, I need to upgrade mission control to get flight planning. I need to upgrade the VAB to get ships that don't suck. I need to upgrade the tracking station to get patched conics. And that's a total of 300, 450. So we're at 750, 8, 900,000 spaceos. We only have 243, so yeah, pickings are slim. But that's okay. I can get to the moon, make some money. Where is the moon? Okay, the moon's over there. So whenever I come around to sunrise, I'll go ahead and just fast forward. And then it'll be time to do my lunar transfer. Do have to be careful with electricity. Oh shit. Oh, I'm a moron. Okay, this mission isn't gonna work. Unless I turn this off. Okay. This can work. But I basically don't get the benefit of the thing. I have to be very careful with my electricity. That is a cheat that I just did, kind of. If you hit time accelerate, it stops your ship. Whatever, we're going to the moon. Yeah, I need to get a solar panel on here. I didn't think about it. The little robotic command pod thing takes juice. Oh, there we go, got a stage. Space junk will be in orbit forever. And boom. Fix the staging there. Okay, I'm not even going to be that concerned about a polar orbit at this point because of the electrical issue. So I'm just going to do my best, get in orbit, call it a day. Go 11.4 million, right? Yep. I'll do 11 million. All right. Let's cruise on out there. Here comes the moon. And the sun. It's like an eclipse, almost. Ooh, yeah. Okay, perfect. So our periapsis. Not great. But it'll be fine. We got plenty of fuel. But we are high above the moon, so we can do a materials study. 30 science. Let's close on periapsis here. Pretty good. Now let's check our electricity real quick. We have 13. So we gotta just use a tiny bit. And close enough. I'm not going to sit here and fiddle with it, because that'll waste my electricity. Looks like we're in orbit. I do want to bring the orbit down so I can get some space near Kerbin science. I mean, sorry, space near the moon science. Bring it down to like... I don't know, 30? 25? I don't know what the limit is. I'll do 25. Okay. Still got 1,200 to go home with, which is plenty. We are in orbit around the moon. How about that? And we already got that EV airport. Because this side of the moon we're high above. Let's go and clear these out. Stable orbit has been achieved. Entered the orbit of the moon. Performed a spacewalk in orbit of the moon. Perfect. Yeah, I never was a big fan of the transfer crew between vessels missions anyway. They always felt like they were... I don't know. Kind of broke the flow of the game. Because I feel like you transfer crew when you need to transfer crew. That's not like the point of a mission. Now what I don't know is when am I considered to be... See, I'm still space high, so 80 is high. We'll see. I'll give it a test at 50, under 50. Okay, we're still... Okay, we're near the moon now. Okay. So 50 is fine to be near the moon. That's good news. So what we can do is material bay. 45 science. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Collect, then restore. We'll collect, then restore. Go ahead and do an EV airport. We already have that one. Take the data, store the data. Perfect. How we on electricity? We got 13.26. It's right there. So close. We'll be landing soon, I'm sure. Kind of beautiful. Beautiful desolation. I guess I can watch these biomes, see if I go over anything I haven't done yet. I think I've done Midlands, Highlands. I should check it. Let's see if we've done Midlands. Yes, we have. We've done that. Alright, Lowlands, good on. It's been a while since I played, I gotta double check. Alright. If we see a different biome, we'll go for it. I passed Midland Crater very fast, accidentally. That's okay. We'll be coming home with some decent science. Oh, there we go. We got a biome, Far Side Basin. Nice. If I remember right, it's been a while, but if I remember right, the best time to do the exit burn to leave the moon is when you're coming around the corner and you see the Kerbin, yeah. I was about to say the Earth, but I'm just biased, I guess. I don't want to go too fast, so I don't miss it. I'm looking over here at my Kerbal engineer biome line. Far Side Crater, perfect. Got it. 14 science. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and do my exit burn here. I honestly don't remember. But whatever, as long as we get out of a moon orbit. Yeah, that is right, because yeah, you're going to be going retrograde to the moon's orbit. I think that should be good. Yeah, better safe than sorry. There we go. That'll get us out of here. Let me check my electricity real quick. Alright, we're at 1305. I don't know what's oh, well, I just did that turn. I'm still keeping an eye on that because I'm going to grab another. But I think we're kind of getting out of low lunar orbit. Okay. We're good. Let's get out of here. Does seem like we're flying towards... Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get away from the moon a little bit. Our orbit's only 529 meters a second, and I've got that 1,094. So as long as that number is bigger than that number, I can get on an orbit. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Turning slow so I don't burn electricity. Dun, 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 dun. Anywho, this would be a good mission. Decent amount of science, decent amount of money. Set us up for a moon landing. I think I'm gonna have to upgrade the VAB first. That way I can have enough parts. Yeah, so my computer crashed because I suck apparently. I don't know. That doesn't really happen. Very strange. Kerbal Space Program, OBS, and a browser window. That's all that was open. Straight up rebooted. But I'm loading Kerbal. Hopefully it's not too far back. My icon is jacked up. It's the cat. I gotta go to the spaceman. Compelling footage, huh? Craziness. Let's see where it left off. Alright, where are we? Okay, according to this thing, we're still in orbit of the moon. That's fine. A little bit of a do-over. I forgot about the science stuff. I guess I'm waiting for basins and crater. Something basin. Yeah, far side basin and far side crater, maybe. Oh, there's Kerbin. Whatever. Oh, it's crater time. Hold up. Got it. Okay. I don't know how far you have to go to get out of the orbit, so I'm gonna try 3 million. Maybe that'll be better. Because you need some of the spinniness to like kind of go that way. Maybe I should have waited until I was... Maybe it's not exactly Kerbin rise. Maybe I should have got more to this this line here before I did it. Doesn't really matter, but efficiency, right? Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and deorbit here. Before I fully lose power. If I got a return burn, I can lose power all day long. Nobody cares. Alright. Let's do it. So periapsis I'm watching. I'm gonna get that to like 35,000, let's say. Slowing it down. There we go. Now we are going home. Whether we lose electricity or not. Alright, we are in the atmosphere. Let's turn around. I wonder if we got this material study. Oh, crap. Hold up. Ah, it's too late. I was going to jump out and grab it. But next time I know on a launch, I'll get it. On the way up, I'm going to just use the rest of my electricity. Stabilize. Alright, I'm getting away from that exploding part. Oh shit. I left the engine on. So that's not actually attached to my ship right now. Oh, what? Kind of exciting. There, it ran out of fuel. We're good. I didn't forget to buy a heat shield. So what I'm thinking is go for a VAB and a lunar landing next. good. I'm gonna go ahead and time accelerate now. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get rid of one of the goo canisters and add a solar panel, and then that'll just solve all the problems with this ship. If I even fly... Well, I guess this could be a good minimus ship. Maybe. Splashdown. Got some quests completed here. 38,000, 49,000, and 15,000. Perfect. Let's recover that vessel. Let's see if we can get any more upgrades. Cool. 153 science. Oh, very close to being able to upgrade the VAB. But that's good. It's within striking distance. And we got our scientist to level 1. Contract complete. Science data from space around the moon. Okay, so we did that. What's available now? Land on the moon, walk on the surface of the moon. Aww. I don't think I can do it without the VAB. I mean, I'm sure there's some way to do it. You kind of need landing legs. You know what? If I do a rescue mission, that will be the transfer one Kerbin to another vessel, I think. So that's the trick. But you still kind of need the patch conics and the mission planning. Okay, satellite. I don't know. Let's go ahead and look. I'm not going to pick a mission yet. Let's go look at the research. Got 153. That's enough for... Not enough for this tier, but I can get something in this tier. Is there something that will get more science? Might need the landing. Yeah, landing legs. That's... Oh, the extra large parachute. Kind of sad to 90 science just for landing legs, but it kind of has to happen to land on the moon, right? Although I do have the big fuel tanks. So if I got the big engines, that might be good. I don't know yet. I kind of feel like going with the rocketry and not the landing legs, but we know we want to land on the moon, and we know we need landing legs. I'm very indecisive. Ooh, but the big solid fuel boosters. Okay. How short am I? So I got 153. To get 2 of these, I'd need basically 27 more science. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about this one. For sure. I think I want the heavy rocketry for now. I'm probably gonna do some skip ahead, try to get the rendezvous mission again or something. I'll go ahead. I'm gonna get the bigger engines. It's happening. Okay, it's done. I don't have to hem and haw about it. What about one of these? Maybe struts? Aviation. Definitely, let's go with the struts. Okay. We're gonna get that. We'll save up the 90 to get the legs. Probably on the next mission. And then call it a day. But I'm gonna call it a, speaking of calling it a day, I'm gonna call it a day there. And next time I play, we'll run another slightly more incrementally better mission. So at this point on the hard career, to sum it all up, I'm at the point where I've orbited the moon and returned to Kerbin. And you can look in the VAB here and like kind of play around with these engines, like what I could do with them real quick. So we'll go ahead and load that S3B that I was just using. We know what needs to happen is that this needs to just turn into one goo canister. And we need to add a solar panel. Okay, so that still puts us at 30 parts. But now, instead of the thumper, we've got the, which one's bigger, the kickback? That's, okay, this one's, oh my god. So with this, okay, with these guys and all that, we have 65, 116. What if we put 4 of these bad boys on here? This will get us way up there before we even turn on the liquid fuel. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Holy mackerel. It's expensive though, so it's 38,000 for this ship. As opposed to, what was it before? 17,000. But oh my goodness. It's like 2,000 more Delta V. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all have a good one. If you watch this video in the dark corners of YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it, man. I'm just playing Kerbal Space Program on hard mode, having a good time. See ya.